Hey, and welcome to this episode of Cooking with Swedes in the States. My name is Joe Luna, and I'm the owner and baker of Boy's Bakery, Sacramento's premier Swedish bakery. Over the course of this series, you'll follow Swedes and people like myself as we create classic Nordic recipes with our very own touch. Be sure not to miss it on any of the content we have by subscribing to the Swedes in the States YouTube channel. The first recipe we're going to begin with is the cheesecake. It's a lingonberry cheesecake with a graham cracker crust. To start off with, take graham crackers or any plain sugar cookies and crush them into a powder like this. To that, add melted butter, sugar, 4 tablespoons, and then just blend it together. The mixture is going to be fairly dry, but it should hold together somewhat so that the graham crackers and the crumbs are all together almost in one piece. Take the bowl that you're going to place the crust in and coat it with Pam or any kind of cooking spray. You can even wipe butter throughout so that it doesn't stick. To that, add the cracker mixture. And then just using your hands, press down to create a crust bottom. And make sure that you press hard so that it's firm and compact. Should look like that. And then what you're going to do with this is put it in the oven at 350 degrees for 10 to 12 minutes. Okay, so after the crust has baked for 10 to 12 minutes, take it out and let it rest. While it's cooling down, you can prepare the filling. The filling's similar to Cool Whip, but it's not quite Cool Whip. It's a little bit tastier. What it is, it's a mixture of heavy whipping cream, sugar, cream cheese, vanilla extract, and then after we whip all that together, we're going to fold in the lingonberries. So to start off, we're going to pour 2 cups of heavy whipping cream, okay, and then we'll do an 8-ounce package of softened cream cheese. You can just let it sit out on the counter for about 30 to 60 minutes. So just place this in the mixing bowl with the heavy whipping cream. And then a cup of powdered sugar or confectioner's sugar. Okay, and then to that, add half a cup of white sugar and 3 tablespoons of vanilla extract. And then you can take this to the stand mixer and let it whip up till it comes together and it aerates a little bit to give it some height. So after the mixture is whipped for about 3 to 5 minutes, take it off from the stand and just transfer it to a smaller bowl to hold. We're going to add a little bit more whipped cream to this and then the lingonberries, but both of those will be folded in separately from the mixture. So there's the cream cheese mixture. Tastes like vanilla and it's pretty sweet because it has both the confectioner's sugar and the regular sugar in it. And then clean out your mixing bowl and then come back and whip up 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. Okay, so with a clean bowl and a dry whisk, 2 very important things when you're whipping whipped cream. Add 1 cup of heavy whipping cream to the mixing bowl and bring it back to the mixer and whip it till it forms firm, soft peaks. Okay, so once the whipping cream has been whipped, you're just going to fold it into the cream cheese mixture. And you can just add it in all at once, and then just fold once it's all in there. Okay, and the final thing that you'll add to the cream cheese whipped cream mixture is the lingonberry jam. We're using Felix lingonberries. Just use the link on our YouTube channel. We have a list of all the stores by location where you can get the lingonberries. But just remember, you can always get it on Amazon too. So to the cream cheese mixture, add 4 to 5 tablespoons. And we're just going to fold this in like we did the whipped cream. And the reason why we're folding is because we want to give the cake some height. Because this is an easy, no-bake cream cheese cheesecake, we're not counting on eggs to rise the cake. We're just really incorporating air in that whipped cream that we added after we made the mixture. So once you have a little bit of a swirl to it, it should be done there. So it'll look like that. It won't be fully incorporated. You'll see white and red. You can take the cooled crust and just add the cream cheese to it. And once it's all in, then we can even it out and flatten it. So just put it in the bowl. And then just flatten it out. Alright, so now it's all done. This is the easy no-bake cheesecake with lingonberries. Just set it in the fridge for a minimum of 2 hours, preferably longer. Somewhere like 4 hours is perfect, just so that it could set nice and it'll be easier to scoop out. So unlike a cheesecake that's usually made in a springform pan where the sides come out, you would just serve it like this and just take a regular serving spoon and kind of dip into it and scoop it like that where you get to the bottom of the crust. So that's the final product, and after 4 hours it's ready to eat.